Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One time for the one time. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me. And, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Had to take, right? Had to take a breath there, right, guys? Because I don't like rushing it, right? Let's make a calculated decision here. Agility, right? We got a ton of speed, 94, right? Let's go with agility. I really do want to get coverage mechanics in, because I feel like it's easy, right? It's easy to do it here on the video game, to assess the film, to watch the technique, right? You get the animations that you want, right? So we'll simulate it. We'll simulate it, and you guys know me. I don't really play corner. I'm more of a defensive back, right? I blitz a ton, right? I don't know if you see that there. It says my controller is low on battery level. So this is probably gonna be, I don't know. I might continue the cornerback series, right? I'm really thinking safety, right, guys? Because let's face it, I'm a DB. I'm not really a corner. I don't play a ton of coverage. I blitz a lot, especially from off that edge as a corner. It's good, it helps me win games, right? But, is it really, quote unquote, winning football? Definitely, in my opinion, definitely is winning football, and it helps the team. Kyler Murray, his XP is getting up there. He's stringing together back-to-back good performances. Hasn't had the best season, right? His season is pretty good. I mean, he's pretty good, especially, right? His season's not the best, though. I mean, his QBR has suffered tremendously. His passing yard production is there, but his completion percentage, and again, his QBR, it needs some work, right? It definitely needs some work. However, we're not going to worry too much about him. We're here to help him, right? Connor has been playing good, has some injury problems. It's been a little bit of an up and down year for him, so it's been sort of him. It's been a running back by committee. James Conner, Darrell Williams, co-star, not necessarily the James Conner or Darrell Williams show. Individually speaking, it's more of a co-star running back by committee, really more of a two-headed monster than a running back by committee sort of situation, right? I'm looking at my receiving core here, and I'm seeing what they got going on here. So Kyler Murray, and I hadn't noticed this, so shame on me, right? But Kyler Murray, Hollywood Brown, former college compatriots, right? Same age, probably like best friends or something, right? So you got a deep threat in him, and then you got your boy Kyler from college. So look at what we got going on here in Arizona. Some continuity at the quarterback wide receiver position. I think that might be, right, one of the main reasons why he's having a good year. How many times has he targeted Marquise Hollywood Brown, right? Hollywood might be his main dude, right? They're both small guys, right? So they're really trying to make their name and make it clear that, hey, little guys can play football too, right? Hollywood has about 800 yards. I'm sure, right? Come on, I'm sure D-Hop. Okay, so they're pretty much about the same. Him, D-Hop and Hollywood Brown, right? That's interesting, in my opinion, right? That's kind of interesting, right? D-Hop had an injury-shortened season the year prior, so he's getting his stride back. Two receivers with about 800 yards. This is why, Kyler Murray is seemingly having a pretty good year. He gets the boost up to about a 91 overall. He's even getting his slot receiver here, AJ Green, involved. So I'm loving it. I'm loving his production, Kyler Murray's production, the receiving course production. I feel like we're getting the most out of it. I really wish we would get him, right, more involved. I get it. He's a Purdue kid. So they probably don't think he deserves it. But, you also got Andy Isabella, tons of speed there, right? Kid from Massachusetts, the Minutemen, right? Playing the Mid-American Conference, right? You got Ertz Hurts is balling, right? I think we went over these things before already with the team, right? He's balling, you know, doing good for a tight end. The move here to Arizona, it's a good look. I know he's up there. He's about 30 years of age, which is the reason why the Eagles said we got to move on. You know, we got to get Dallas Goedert, you know, the touches, the chances. We got to make him the man, right? You're looking at my team here, man. Look, J.J. Watt up to an 89 overall. Everson Griffin now gets up to an 81. Al Woods, former LSU, you know, standout. He's balling, right? Golden is up to an 81 overall, so we got to make sure Golden is getting touches. Golden, this defense is tons more improved, right? When you got Watt and Griffin and Woods, and then we're getting these two involved, right? I wish we could be getting more Zach Allen or more Kingsley Keke involved, right? I wish we could see that more. I wish there was more 4D ends, all 4D ends, and then just Al Woods, sort of like right over center, right? And then of course you get getting Golden. Simmons is pretty much always on the field. Zaven Collins, of course, a scheme fit, but then Marcus Golden with that 260 plus pounds in size, and you know him, Simmons, more your main man, you know, more bang for your buck when they're both on the field, right? Getting out of that 3-4 scheme, and again getting Golden and Simmons involved, and they're balling. Byron Murphy Jr., he's beasting, right? 85 overall, 84 for Jalen, right? Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, our roster, especially in our secondary and our defense, not only is it much more improved, right? But it's the optics. I'm liking, you know, you gotta like that. You gotta like seeing a 99 overall corner with a Byron Murphy Jr., right? You gotta like that. I mean, man, you gotta like that, right? I like it, right? This offense here, they don't have, okay, I'm sorry, they do have Leonard Fournette. This offense here, you know, Brady balling and Fournette, you know, and then Evans and Godwin and then Russell Gage Jr. from LSU, you know, like this offense here is rolling, right? 8 wins, 6 losses, right? You know, Jared Cook, right? We know they want to get all their weapons involved, and it's such a balanced attack. Right, you got Tristan Wirfs, such a balanced attack, you know, here at Tampa. You know, the right side of the line is basically the best, you know what I'm saying? And again, such a balanced attack, right? You know, and then the defense, you know, Hicks, Vita Vea, basically the same size, Shaq Barrett, right? Joe Tryon, Shoyinka, Levante David, Devin White. Like this linebacking core is so beastly, right? This secondary, right? And I was looking at Tampa Bay's secondary, really specifically that cornerback room, right? With the updated roster as of now, and I'm seeing it. Only 4 guys, right? And then they got 3 safeties each spot. So it's depth, but again, only 4 guys in the cornerback room, right? And then we'll go, because come on, like, what we, you know, we maybe use some safeties or something like that. Like, it's not, I just love that. I know that's, we don't really need 5, 6. I know I sound like some sort of curmudgeon, right? You know, but I like that. I think that, you know, when you clear up, you make the roles concise and succinct, right? Meaning that there's no confusion, right? You're a 5th string, 6th string corner, and you just sitting on the sideline getting paid. And come on now, you know, guys like me shouldn't say stuff like that, right? That I could be that 5th, 6th corner, right? Right? If I make it that, if I ever, you know, get fortunate enough to make it that far, right? So why am I talking like that, right? You know what I'm saying? But still, though, I just feel like it's better to have things more clear and concise in the secondary. Todd Bowles is your coach here, ladies and gentlemen. If your boy Andy Reid is the standard, right? Level 28, the gauge in which the greatest coaches are being measured by, him and, of course, John Madden. Todd Bowles is he's got a ways to go, but he's got a great team. He's got a great team. Taking a look at the playoff picture real quick before we get into the gameplay. Of course, we're number 1, and as I mentioned in the previous video, the Jaguars number 1. So that's what's up, man. That is what's up. I like that. On either side of the AFC, NFC. I'm watching some DB Lab, learning some proper defensive back techniques, right? But let's face it, you guys, I'm not necessarily, right, because I'm not really a cover corner. Now, I probably want to play, right, corner, right? I would probably want to play corner, but am I really a cover corner, right? You know? And I feel like I should go, yeah, we should go red, right? Let's go all red, right? I haven't seen that in a while, right? Let's go all red, you know, red hot in the desert, bird gang, you know, but I'm not really a cover corner. So I think it's only best I play safety, even though it's cool to be a corner like me and hit people and stuff. I think it's only best that I play strong safety, right, guys? Right? Play strong safety, right? Being out there on an island with a good or bad skill, like, you know, right? And, you know, who's to say, because this is my thing. I'm thinking go with the undrafted. I'm telling you now, we're going to do a franchise. I don't know how long this is going to last. I might, like, keep doing this, right? And then find an ending on a good note, maybe like a Super Bowl win here, right? And then say we still got some unfinished, but right? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's where we go with it. But for the most part, I just get the feeling that franchise is where it's at. You know, we could bring my guy in, 20 years of age, 20 seasons, right? From 20 to 40, right? Definitely, right? It's a commitment, right? And we're gonna have to stick to one squad, right? We can't be constantly jumping ship, right? So, and my thing is this: 20 seasons. Do I want this team to be my squad? 20 seasons. Do I want to be a Arizona Cardinal and Arizona Cardinal, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. For 20 seasons, right? I'm kind of on the fence about it. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I love me some Arizona Cardinals football, but the truth is, guys, I also like some AFC ball. And I guess that one time where I did drills, right, we got the guys tired in the bye week. So I'm looking to sack. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Bad technique there, right? We don't make a move on Leonard. We let him get that first down. It was all the way a run design, right? Brady's old. He ain't trying to get sacked, right? Right? He ain't trying to get hit like that. Very good run there to the outside. Somebody was basically over there, lineman, right? Brady is gonna just run the ball, right? He saw what happened with the Saints, and I think that's what it is. We played the NFC South this season, right? Brady saw what happened, and I got him. Beautiful. And I'm thinking the GOAT himself, right? He's gonna get rid of the ball quick, right? I'm thinking that that's a quick throw, right? But no. Both his best receivers on my side, and I like it. We shaded over top, quick throw there, right, to Mike Evans. Of course he's gonna take that, right? This is gonna be a real life chess match, right? Let's watch. Ooh, big hit on him, right? Too much pressure, too quick off that edge there. Leonard Fournette ain't there to protect you. You got the bunches there. You know, come on, Brady. You saw what what's his face did, right? You see what I'm saying? Contain that edge. Force him into what? Force him into having to deal with somebody over there. Halfback weak. So gun trips halfback weak. I know for a fact what that means. That means the halfback is going to be on that left side, right? It's a run, and there's a hold there, but let's face it, nothing that they can do. Now I gotta get better at learning formations, learning down distance situation, right? They gotta go for what? A pass there. Why are they trying to run the ball? I don't know. I think they're trying to show some sort of that's all it is. Trying to show some sort of dedication to the run, right? From, you know, the very beginning. Look at this. Basically from the logo. I mean, is he gonna make it? I have very rarely seen him, and he did it. Right? Ryan Suckup. From the midfield logo, and he might have been able to hit that from almost 70, right? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But we're not gonna sit here and cry about it, right? They got enough down the field to get, you know, 3. They are clearly, right, in a position to where they can kick this field goal. So, you know, that's why they ran the ball, because they know they can kick that thing from that far. I'm gonna hit stick them. Don't necessarily get an animation there, but I blow the gap up. I might have made Isaiah or Marcus a little mad. Didn't necessarily read the pre-snap formation, right? Right? And I put a hit on Brady. He quickly throws it, right? No time for me to get myself set up, right? Because he knows what he can do. Brady is the tactician out here, right? Getting rid of the ball, right? Look at this. Able to get past the lineman. You know what I'm saying? Right, and you know, we're not remembering. You know, the Saints might have been bad, but this team here. Oh, come on. He breaks the tackle. Are you serious, you guys? That's silly. In my opinion, that's silly. That is a wacky play right there. That's supposed to be a sack. But whatever, man. They moving. Right, they moving. Right, they're moving. I take on some blocks. Fournette has 31 yards for 7 carries. Now what do we got? Run play. And he gets a first. Right? They're moving the ball. Let's look at the play. Single back. Right? They're just gonna keep running the ball, right? They're just gonna keep running the ball, right? Oh my, that's crazy. They're letting Brady break tackles when I get back there, right? Let's see, wing stack, okay. So that means I'm gonna just bring this heat off this right side, right? Run play. Look at that, man. Fournette running over somebody that's almost 330 something pounds. He got the angle, right? He got the angle. And they are just gonna pound this football till they get in the end zone, right? Right, come on now. Stop it with the lies. I don't care if he's the GOAT, man. He's supposed to go down when I hit him. Let me see what he got. Another one, right? Like, come on now. Stop it with the lies, man. Stop it with the lies. Let me guess. They want 3 now. We're gonna try to get back there. We know he wants Godwin, right? But he doesn't take it. Doesn't pull the trigger. So I'm guessing he trusts his defense. Right? Secondary's pretty good. Polished very well over top. Antoine Winfield Jr., a great one. So he's going to trust his defense. And it seems, right, like that might pay off for him. Right? They don't get 3 on that last drive. I don't understand that. Back my safeties up. Ooh. Absolutely stuffed the run there. I mean, a loss of 3. And let me guess, right? Gonna run it right at me again, right? Oh my goodness. Run the ball right at me again, and this time I just stuffed Leonard Fournette a second straight time. Just drove him back. perfect leverage, perfect angle. You know, Leonard Fournette usually just runs DBs like me over, but I ain't no little DB now. Gun trips weak, and I should have known, right? But I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm on this side. Watch it. Watch it. Oh, I missed him. But we stop it. We stopped that. I missed Brady on a 3rd and 16. Pretty much would have got him off the field. Guaranteed. Now, I don't know, right? Now I don't know. All bets are off. It could be 4-down territory, you know? And that's usually my game, is I'm going after your quarterback, right? So that's just sort of my game. We're coming out. We're trying to hit him in the mouth quick, right? I'm going to go on this side, right? I'm going to go on the other side. Because the quarterback, now he's hot, right? Nice. I tried to get man coverage on Mike Evans, right? We really did. We really tried to get coverage on Mike Evans. And that is literally the misstep, or the, you know, what stopped me, or what threw my timing off. Right? Run play? I'm thinking it's a run, but then again, Brady is hot. Right? So they want to they want him to throw it. Now, is that a fumble? They say that's a fumble. Let me see here. Let me see here. Can I get the GOAT to throw me one? No, he ain't throw that. He said, He saw that on the backside, right? He saw that on the backside. He was like, I ain't taking that chance. I'm gonna put a man on Evans. Right? Put a man on Evans. Now you want to throw that? Be my guest. Seriously, you want to throw that? Be my guest. Straight up. He's basically covering him. And when I back him off on that man coverage assignment, knowing the personnel, knowing the adjustment, knowing how to make that adjustment that quick, little things, right? Pre-snap read, pre-snap diagnosis. Right? What you got for me? Coming from under center, Brady? Is this a run play or a pass play? I feel a run coming. Right? Wow. So they're trying to pass the ball from under center. I got 8 sacks already. Right? They want to survive, right? They want to survive, right? Right? They want to survive, right? Right? Of course I'm going to give you that. Seriously, of course I'm going to give you that. And why would I give you that? Because it's right there by the sideline. You can't take a chance and try to throw it somewhere where he can go upfield. You just throw a pick. I was in a very good position technique-wise. And when you have this camera angle, right? You got those visuals. All right, now my offense has completely let me down here. We got to get the ball. They got to get the ball right here. I'm hoping I can get to this guy. We do. Right? We do. And that's amazing. So let me see what we got here. This is probably a run play. So I'm going to come all the way out here. If it's a pass, then I'll be able to make that read regardless. But it's most like, oh. Okay, so you're going to trust Fournette to be that guy to catch this for you. Right. Quick throw. Right. That was dangerous. Seriously, that's dangerous. That was dangerous. So we want to force everything to the inside here. Nice. Because we're taking that over top away. We're going to shade that twice, and we're daring, we really are. When we shade that twice and we leave that there, we're daring you to throw that. Right? We're daring you to throw that. We're daring you to make the decision to say, I can beat that. My offense, I don't know. right? Seems like they're stalling out. This defense is starting to get the best of them, right? Most likely a run play. But if Brady thinks he can pass this here, I'm gonna tell you now, no animations to help him get out of that, right? Okay, guns tight doubles. So I'm gonna come right off of this side, right? Because I'm knowing what he wants, right? Boom. That should have been a fumble, right? You know what I'm saying? I was very late, right? Very late. And it should have been a fumble, but no. They say I tripped. Now, ooh. Tripped, had to jump over me because the hole was there. Bouncing into the outside might not have been a good look. The hole was there, but you know, and Fournette is one of those kinds of guys, right? Come up the gut with it. I don't know what he don't really do that east-west stuff, right? So we got a 4-point lead over these guys, down in distance and situation. Okay, a little over 2 minutes left on the clock, right? And look at the formation. Single back, it's a run, right? They pass here, it makes no sense, right? Nice, get rid of it quick, right? Because I have the opportunity there, right, to get you. Now let me guess, run play, yeah. Single back at this point, right? I think it's a pass though. Yeah, I don't understand that. 2nd and 6 from the single back. Here, gun box, right? You can, yeah, right? Right? That's what you want. And see what I should have done there, and I knew what to do. I was trying to make the adjustment. I knew to get my guy right in that middle field, that hook route, right? A fumble, we pick it up. What's the flag? It's got to be holding, right? It's got to be holding. What's the negative play? Seriously, I need to know what's going on, because the flag, and I don't know if Madden has offset penalties, right? Right? Decline. And the sad part about it is I knew that the flag, you see what I'm saying? I'm already knowing. You saw what I just did? I had a block in the back there. They weren't going to call it. Madden don't offset penalties, right? Holding on the offensive line. And then I was able to basically, because I knew what I was going to do, I'm going to block in the back there. After we get the flag for us on the holding penalty, right? And then what? And then that's going to spring my guy into the end zone. And that's essentially what might have broke this game wide open, because now this is a pass play, right? Right? Now a sense of what? Desperation. Maybe not so much, right? Stay on this side. I'll give you that. If you can beat me, you can beat him. Right. And see, that's the problem. He's in such great position on that man coverage, right? Right? He's in such great position on that man coverage, right? To the tune of where it's like, you don't want to throw that. Check it down. 3rd and 25. I want him in a hook curl, and I want him thinking that he got Mike Evans, right? 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 And I had perfect leverage, right? I just didn't, what did I not do there? I don't know if I made the right move playing inside. Force him to feel like he gotta throw it somewhere else, right? They don't go for it. I thought they were in 4-down territory, right? But they decided not to go for it, and I understand why. They don't want to take that chance, give us the ball back in perfect field position. Right, come on now. I don't care if he's hot. I'm all over the man. Right? He's supposed to get hit. Right, man. Just be persistent. Pass play. Right? And did you see what happened there? Seriously, pay attention. Getting too close to the line and not allowing my guys to engage left no gap for me, right? I'm expecting a quick throw to Evans, right? Because they're not going to run the ball here, right? And if I put the man coverage, right, then it happens, right? If I put the hook flat, right, then it happens, right? Right? Let me see. Let me see. It's a counter for that, right? Just be aware of it. That's it. That's all. It's a counter. Just be aware of it. And he's seen me do it. He's seen me make the adjustment. So the play call is not going to favor just tossing that up constantly. Right? He breaks the sack. Very nice. Fall out. Right? And I know what they want here, right? Let's see the switch. Oh, okay. I'm thinking gun. But no, he switches to under center. Break the sack again. So I'm going to probably hit stick him. Right? And now you ain't breaking that sack. Now you got to come off the field. Right? We're not going to gamble with these guys. Right? Here, I'm going to let you cover man on Mike Evans. Right? You saw what I did? Did you see what I did? Blitz the gap. The quick read that you want isn't there. Right? Man coverage. Back off a little cushion. Right? Because we know it's a go route on that situation. We're basically dictating, right, what you can and can't do. Right? 4-down territory, right? It's being very well called by yours truly. That go route that Jameis kept beating us with. Let's talk about it. I mean, kept beating us with it, right? Right? Kept beating us with it. That's right. That is right. You know what I'm saying? And I got wide eyes. Right there, I got wide eyes. I was like, ooh, you know, maybe gonna try and do what? Godwin. Right. Throw it inside. Is he gonna get that first down? It looks like it, right? Because that's and it's on me, right? Didn't get the pressure because I was so busy making the pre-snap adjustments, right? Nice. Almost got held up there, right? Right? Back them off. Force the inside throw. Right? Because see, look at that. He's not going to just throw that. With my man standing right there, the way he's going to crash down from that walk up is simply put going to be what? A pick. It's not a good look. Great players like Brady don't throw that when he sees that man coverage. And we needed to think about how that would have victimized Jameis. Right? It's so tough to get offenses to do specific things. Right? It's so tough to get an offense to feel like, hey, we can just toss that streak or that 9 route over there on the short or the deep side of the field when the corner isn't over there. Because now, if we're on our A game like we were today, all we got to do against that is what? All we got to do is just send a man from the safety spot on man coverage, and now what are you going to do? You're going to try to find that slot receiver, right? You're going to have to try, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to try to find that inside route, right? Because that quick throw might be dangerous. That quick throw to the inside might be a little too dangerous, right? So the Buccaneers fall to 8-7. Quick look at the playoff picture, right? And we're number 1, and they're still in it, right? Bucks are still in it at the 7th seed. I want to take a look at the Saints. I want to see where they're at, right? Because we really would like to get a measure of revenge against them. 6-9, going up against Philly, who's also 6-9. Wow. Dallas is 11-4, right? Tennessee is 9-6, taking each other on, right? You know, country music showdown, right? We got the Falcons. We got only one loss, right? It's Pittsburgh versus Baltimore, right? AFC North action. Bears, Lions. 2 teams who seem to still be in the playoff hunt, right? But it looks like the Lions. It looks like Green Bay and the Lions. You know, Detroit and Chicago have the same record. Ooh, had to give me some water here. The hiccups are getting me, right? So if Chicago can beat Detroit, maybe they get that playoff spot from Detroit, that 6th or 7th seed, right? Right? You know, maybe if Dallas loses, I don't know. You know, that's an AFC, NFC, interconference rival or interconference matchup, not necessarily a rivalry, but a matchup, right? So we just have to see, right? But again, New Orleans does not look like they're going to make it to the dance, right? 9 losses. It pretty much simply put means you're mathematically out. 8 losses and you still got a shot, right? 8 losses and you still have a shot, a fighting chance. But 9 losses, you know, and yeah, you know, you ain't got no chance. At the very least, it seems like you have no chance. So it sucks for them, right? Sucks for them. But it is what it is, you know. They're doing the best they can, right? But it is what it is. Again, man, I just can't tell you what, you know, I can't tell you too much about records and stuff. I can look at it, you know, the Jaguars number 1 in the AFC, number 2 in the entire league, right? I'm guessing it's the first 14 teams, right? Patriots are right in that thing, you know. The Ravens, of course. The Titans are 9th. Bills are 11th, right? Chiefs are in there doing good. Colts are in there 8th overall. The Chargers, right? You know, the Bengals, right, are in there. Right, the Pack looking pretty good. Dallas. So yeah, the Bucks are 17th, and the Bears are 15th, and the Falcons are 16th, and the Lions are 14th. But they all have that 8-7 record, right? So, you know, it doesn't look too good, right? Looking at the NFC West, no one is over 500, right? Nobody is over 500. Everybody's essentially, you know, it's us and then it's everyone else. 7-8, 7-8, 3-12, right? Looking at the East, you notice the Commanders are in there, right? We saw the Cowboys are in there, and then Dallas, and then Philly and New York, like, they're out of there, right? Looking at the NFC South, you know, 9 losses mathematically puts you out of the equation. So we're a little irritated, right? We're a little irritated, right? That Jameis is, you know, basically gonna be sitting at home, you know, towards come playoff time, and we can't get our revenge on them. So we're gonna take it out on the rest of the teams in the league, right? The Falcons and the Bucks, just outside those top 14 spots, and I'm looking at how they're in the playoff picture, right? And that's just a projection. But I'm looking at the Bears and I'm looking at the Lions, who are both 15th and 14th. Like, don't you think the Lions, or the Bears rather, get it, right? I'm guessing the next matchup between the Falcons and the Bucks will determine who makes it, right? Season series. And then if they split, let's take a look. Let's just take a look real quick. Right? I want to just take a look at both the Bucks and the Falcons. Right? Bucks lost to the Saints earlier in the season, right? They played the Falcons. Okay, so they lost to the Falcons in the first season series. So if the Falcons win in this last game of the season, right? You know, then that could be it for them, the Buccaneers. And then looking at the Bears, because I'm sure they played the Lions already, right? They did, and they lost, and that might be the reason why the Lions are in there. So if the Falcons win, right, and the Bucks or the Bears at least win this next game. So if the Falcons sweep the Bucks in the season series, and the Bears split the season series between the Lions, then the Bears might have a shot. But if the Bucks beat the Falcons, and then the Bears beat the Lions, I don't know. One of those teams from the NFC South and the NFC North might be on the outside looking in, even with possibly an over 500 record. Because let's face it, well, you know what? It might not be like that. Let's remember, it's 7 seeds. We keep winning, right? It's going to be an automatic bye for us, right? First round bye for us, right? So we're the number 1 seed in the league, right? I want to say the nation because I've been playing college football and I know I might even do it, right? But I'm looking again at the NFC East, 2 teams over 500, right? NFC South, 2 teams just over 500, right? NFC North, 3 teams over 500, right? And then, you know, so we're going to have to wait until the end of the season, right, to know a full-on playoff picture status. Because as it stands, the Bears might miss out. But this is my thing, right? You take, like, okay, the best teams in each division, the Cards, the Boys, right? The Pack, right? And then honestly, you got to get a team from the South, and it might just be the Falcons. Because if you're taking the Buccaneers, right, in my opinion, and you're overlooking the Bears this season, I don't know. I feel like it's wrong, right? I feel like it's wrong, and I'm kind of a Bears fan at heart, which might be the team that I end up going with, right? You know what I'm saying? At heart, you know, that's who I want to play for, right? But who knows, right? Who knows? I might do it. I don't know, because, you know, our team is just straight up trash, right? We don't know who we are. Like, we don't know who we are in Chicago, right? We done gotten rid of Roquan. We done gotten rid of Robert Quinn. I'm going to use the roster, the updated roster. So who are we? Who will we be? Right? Who would we be? I don't know. But alright, I'm gonna get up out of here. Get at me and function with your boy.